Hey guys, Thomos Autos here and welcome to another video brought to you from El Paso, Texas. Here we are today at Rockabilly Riots, hosted by the Hardknocks. This is their annual event and it is the biggest car show here in El Paso, so it's going to be an absolutely brilliant event. I've already had a look at the cars and they're pretty spectacular. So enjoy and get some popcorn out for this one because it's going to be a banging video. As you can see, the event is pretty massive. Spans all the way under the bridges here. Mexico's just behind me as well, so we've got a theme of both American and also Mexican lowrider cars as well. What we'll do is we'll head over behind me and check out those. So a bit of an orientation before we have a look at the cars where we are. So we've got the stage over that way, plenty of cars on offer. Over just in the distance below the bridge we've got some WWE fighting going on, which we'll check out later on. Loads of stands as well. And then we've got more cars and they extend all the way out into the distance. Okay, so I'm just walking all the way up to the top now so we can get all of the cars in and we can show you guys what the Hardknocks are really about. Let's get cracking on with the cars. First off mention is this absolutely gorgeous Corvette with the lovely hood, as the Americans know it, pattern. That is a beautiful car, very, very nice. All original as well. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, moving on to our first hot rod of the day. This is certainly an interesting vehicle. Look at the size of those tyres. Pretty insane, if you ask me. This truck is pretty insane as well. Very, very clean. If you come down to the engine bay. This is a Chevrolet, by the way. Look how clean that engine bay is. It's very, very nice. Here we've got a US Army inspired hot rod. Here we've got a pair of beautiful, beautiful Chevrolet Novas in absolutely excellent condition. One in sort of a creamy white with stripes on the front. And then we've got a nice olive green one as well. Black racing stripe down the middle. Chrome wheels, looks very nice indeed. We've got our first Chevrolet truck. Again, you just got to admire the condition that these vehicles are in. Like, these are 50 to 80 years old and it's absolutely immaculate. And I thought this was certainly worth a mention with its very antique Coca-Cola drinks cabinet or cool box. This is a Buick 8. And again, it's just that condition that these cars are in. We've got our first Ford 3-window, as they call them, so they name them by windows of the day. But next to it is these two lovely machines. And that sort of gives you a sneak peek of what is under the engine bay. With the ginormous gauge. Tells me that this car owns some serious power. Along with the Mustang next to it as well. That hood again, ginormous. This is one of my personal favourites that I've seen a fair few times now actually. This is a Camaro and it's in a lovely, lovely finish of black matte paintwork. This absolutely gorgeous SS over here. A nice deep rouge colour with the white racing stripes down the middle. Next to another, this one's a 5-window actually, 5-window Ford hot rod. And he's got some eyes on the front, moon equipped apparently. Moving on, we're getting up onto the under part of the bridge now, where all the trucks are. So here's the first one we've got a lovely old Ford truck, in a lovely blue colour. Next to a stewed Baker. And then we've got another hot rod over here. This is again in a Captain America themed hot rod. They really do go all out in America. You would not get this in the UK at all. Just look at that. Pretty spectacular. Worth a mention as well, we've got the exhaust coming outside on both sides. And in their ITBs, look like they're all little exhausts, but they're actually ITBs. He does have a coolant leak, however, though. You may be able to see that. Absolutely insane vehicle. However, what's really more impressive is this. This is probably one of the most varied vehicles that I've actually seen in the US, and I've seen quite a lot here. Just look at this. I don't know what it is, don't ask, I haven't a clue what it is. Yeah, it's obviously equipped for a zombie apocalypse. He's got his great giant green coloured turbo there coming out the bay. He's got his machine gun coming out the top as well to fight all of those zombies. Clearly a zombie wagon this is. And he's got some other sort of army equipment on there as well. Clearly that is a zombie that he's killed previously. So it's just a pretty insane vehicle. Let's check out the interior. Okay, here we go. Beware of a dog. I don't think that's going to be a problem on this one. Yeah, just look at that. That is absolutely next level. Incredible. Let's see some of the rest of the cars. You can see it's beautifully inspired by the 1940s all the way up to sort of your 1980s here that you've got vehicle-wise. And America did really design their cars well. May not have been the most reliable, but the designs were absolutely incredible on them. Take these next two hot rods as a perfect example of that. This one again in particularly great condition, just like they all are. Absolutely beautiful machine. This guy's clearly been to Whataburger recently. But yeah, such a timeless design, such a timeless classic these cars are. Okay, moving on to this next vehicle, which is actually a drag car. I've seen another one of these, a white one. If you look at a previous video. Again, you just don't get these at UK meets, do you? You really do not. And look at the size of those ITVs on the top as well. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. Like I say, check out one of my previous videos, and it was at Taco Cabana actually. Check out that previous video, and there's another drag car in there, and that's making a racket as well. But this is next level. We're sort of getting into the mix of it here now. We've got the stage over that way, a few more lovely Chevy wagons over this way as well. But what really is worth a mention is this over here. Now I've seen this a few times. Check out my video from St. Anthony, just north of El Paso actually, for this car. Again, this is another really well kept vehicle, living the low life ride, as you can see. Absolutely stunning. Some more trucks as well. Oh, and believe it or not, we have a BMW. There really aren't many BMWs in the US, and this is one of them. Ah, that explains it. It's not from the US. It's come, that's incredible. And it just goes on and on, all classic, beautiful American cars. Check out this one over here. So this one is a 350 Camaro SS. And that is absolutely stunning. Imagine seeing that out of your bonnet. Look at that engine bay. 1968. And the condition is impeccable. It's like it's brand new. Here's another Chevy, but this is a 454. Again, massive carburettor coming out the top there. Another Buick here. I do love the signature wheels on there as well, with sort of that white cream. If you've watched cars, which I'm sure you have, you'll recognise those wheels. And again, more stunning cars. Amongst the stilted Fords, we've got this lovely machine. Again, one of my favourites. I've seen this a few times as well. It's got an LS3 engine in it. Sort of that matte black paintwork. Another Camaro, and it's just absolutely beautiful. If you haven't already guessed, all of these cars are big, massive V8s. Some with turbos on them, most of them with big supercharged on them. If you've watched my most previous long-form video in Anthony, then you will recognise this beast of a vehicle. Now, when I spoke to the owner of this car, he said that he went to his dad's scrapyard and made this. He's just got bits and bobs from everywhere. And the amount of time and appreciation that this person spent into making this car is it a car? This vehicle is absolutely insane. Yeah. OEM Ford reservoir? Absolutely not. It's just a Jack Daniels bottle. Again, Mahoos and V8s. And the interior again, he went to his local gas station, as they call it here, and he's got that as a gear stick. On the back, fancy a beer? Yep, okay, no worries. There we've got some beer, readily cooled. And then you've got the quad tyres, which is also really popular here in America as well for some interesting reason. Just what an absolute machine. Next to this gorgeous Z23 in white, we have another hot rod. This one's a complete convertible. We won't be able to have this in the UK. And then we've got this, one of my all-time favourite cars here in El Paso. I've seen this a few times and you see it on previous videos. Supercharged Mustang with NOS in it as well. Doesn't look like it from the outside, but from the inside it certainly is. As you can see, it's a limited edition version and it is just an absolutely beautiful Mustang. Definitely one of my favourite cars in El Paso. And just to prove that I'm not lying about the NOS, there it is. Moving closer and closer to the stage, we've got this thing. Looks almost like a drag car. It is a drag car. I did have its engine and bay up earlier on, but sadly he's closed it. We've got another hot rod. This one's for sale, and this one is, believe it or not, it's turbocharged. And the proof of that is right there. There's the exhaust. Rusty Chameleon. Check that out. That's cool. Got a few more of the old style trucks, most of them are Chevys. This one included, but this one's a bit different because it has some eyes at the front. And it has spiky wheels. Yep, you know, that is a very fair point. You can't regret what you don't remember. It seems like the owner of this hot rod thought exactly that. But not this one though. More hot rods. This one's interesting. It has a train horn as an exhaust. Yeah, check this one out though. Isn't that lovely?
I'm gonna do a song here.
A few more of the hot rods now, and these are particularly spectacular. Look at this one. All by Hardknocks, which are the guys who are running this show today for us. That is an insane engine. Absolutely insane.
Cheating heart's gonna
coolant pipe. That is excellent. What a machine.
This week coming up anyways, so just want to put that plug in there and say thank you to all that made it out. We'll see you next time as well.
The cars that are on display here are absolutely incredible. You will not find this anywhere else in the world. One and only down there, Paso, Texas. We have a theme for cars down there, and it is hot rods, fast, loud American muscle cars. That is what's here. And a live band in the lovely Texas sunshine. How excellent.
And I think it's about time. Oh, my Lord. I don't need no.
This guy is mopping his car. Oldsmobile. The crowd seems to have gathered around for this drag thing that is hopefully about to give us some noise, potentially. Fingers crossed. Currently having a discussion, does anyone need headphones or not? I'm not quite sure. I reckon so. That's all we're getting by the looks of it. 3 revolutions. Bloody loud though. Like you see, just a lovely environment to be in. Everyone's chilling, everyone's relaxing, having a good time in the sunshine. So that's it for this video. I'm going to cut it short. I'm going to go over to the stage, which you can see is just over there. I'm going to grab a beer, chill out and relax and enjoy this lovely Texas sunshine. But hopefully everyone enjoyed the video. And again, just to show, you're not going to find cars like this or car shows like this anywhere in the world. You will only get this in El Paso, Texas. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and goodbye. See you in the next video.